Hello there, and welcome to the ninth instalment of our Age of Wonders 4 playthrough, following the exploits of the amazing Roland and his industrious rodents. At the current state of play, so far, everything's remained peaceful, nobody's at war with each other. That said, turmoil is brewing, everybody hates each other. Most of them hate me. We have a look, we're at minus 500, I think is our best relations, and minus 800, which is the worst you can get, is our worst. Two of the AIs are in alliance with each other. Univa the Brilliant is in an alliance with Wild and Flamecaller. The rest pretty much hate each other, and it's everyone for themselves. I was making an effort to try and make friends with these people. I've got a declaration of friendship that will gradually build up to 300 relations, but everybody's constantly denouncing because we have built the item needed for a magic victory. One of three, the Seed of Materium. Everyone's built one, that's why they all hate each other. And building that instantly gives everyone a grievance against you, and once they've got a grievance against you, they're constantly denouncing, and you can't get rid of that grievance. So, it's interesting. I think if you want to make friends with anybody ever, you have to avoid doing the magic victory and go for one of the other victories. Right, they were just resting up after a little adventure. I wonder if we can defeat the Lost Queen's Crypt. I'm not sure if we can or not. I think we should go and have a look at least. We can always back out if we don't like our chances. Oh yeah, we're about to fight a bunch of hellhounds. I might just auto-combat this unless we lose a unit. We lost a unit. I am going to retry. I am not taking even if it's just a crappy little anvil. Not Anvil Guard, Arbalist. I'm not taking a lost Arbalist unless it's through my own stupidity. So my guys are a little bit banged up, mind you. I don't currently have any AoE heals. We can sort of get heals by bolstering and then next turn converting it into heals, and they can all heal themselves once. It heals 30, puts them in. Yeah, I think it's actually worth them doing that. Because they're all down about 30 hit points. In that case, exactly 30 hit points. Let's see it. And then we've got our proper archers, tier 3 archer, glade runners, and then our weaker archers, although they have an extremely long range. So, although they're just tier 1, they're nothing to be sneezed at. We're going to get attacked by those dogs. They're going to come and try and flank me, but that's okay, I've got plenty of people that can murder them. Unless they just edge forward, they might just edge forwards. Nah, the AI cannot resist. Cannot resist attacking archers with melee units. Okay, well, our big boy elemental could go and smash one of them a bit. And if we mark them, massacre them, punish them for their impudence, kill one of them. I'm going to have them just stay in defensive mode and taunt those hellhounds, just because I think they would quite happily take an attack opportunity to run down. Get my crossbowmen, and then we'll also taunt them. And we'll also taunt them. And then I'm going to spend a little bit of mana, give them some temporary hit points, so they can take the hit of moving back here. Oh, we didn't have to, because they already used their retaliation. Okay, well, it still gives us a little buffer. And then my leader will run around and start shooting people in the back. This is going to be an easy fight. I was thinking I might need to run back home to heal after this, because we're all kind of hurt to start with, but nah, we're kicking their asses. My miss killed the other one. Nobody, other than my archer, my arbalist, nobody took any permanent damage. And we got some draft from that, which is kind of going to be wasted, I think. They're just charging through to see exactly how much this, or a scarred divide, how much the scarred divide is. With our siege magic, makes our caster type units do more damage and also contribute to sieges. So next up, we can get steel skin. All our racial units will get extra defense and blight resistance, but will lose lightning resistance. However, all our racial units are already protected with magical wards that increase their lightning resistance, so it'd be a net 0. So that's just a straight up upgrade, so it's probably worth getting that. Phasing enchantment gives our battle mages and supports the ability to teleport, which would be good for getting out of when flanking situations. Emergency teleportation makes the closest allied, you target a hex, and the closest allied unit within 4 hexes of that hex heals and gets teleported there. I want the steel skin. I want to get even tankier. We're already super tanky. And this hero now has his initial army. He's got 2 more units on the surface waiting for him. So I'm just going to move him out. Silverstrad. I think they just built, bolt throwers and reinforced walls. We could do with that bathhouse. It might be worth building that. I'm going to start initially with the stonemason just so we build things a bit faster, and then we'll get the bathhouse after that. And I don't know what Bastion built. I think it was a food structure. Oh no, they built a stonemason because I wanted to build the Mages Guild and get that a bit faster. Now, in theory, I could wait and boost it because next upgrade, next population, next turn, we're going to get a quarry here to boost the builders' quarters and rune carvers, and then the one after that, we'll get another quarry to boost the rune carver even further. The question is, do I want to wait that long for the 30 extra mana we'll get from building this? We could alternatively build the tier 4 town hall, which gives us a whole bunch of stability, which boosts various productions. Or we could build the astral trade relay just for more money. I'm going to get the trade relay. We will hold off on the Mages Guild. It's going to take quite a while because that next population point will take ages. And our scout is now level 7. So what did I get him before? I know I had something I was leading towards. Well, I got him defensive master. So after he shoots, he goes into defense. Killing momentum, get an action point when he kills another unit. And since he's doing a range single shot, that could actually get him two shots in a turn. Is it once per battle or once per turn? Once per turn, yeah, definitely get me that. I wish I could get an advanced crossbow. And currently he doubles the morale penalties when he shoots someone. I'll just stick with that. Our only other thing is a Staff of Radiance, which I don't think... Yeah, it's not quite as good damage as his crossbow. Oh, it's reminding me that mass recall is ready. However, that also reminded me that I want to do my siege magic. So it's going to cost us some mana upkeep and initial mana, but I think it's still worth doing. We've got a fair number of support and battle mages. Oh yeah, denouncements. I'm just ignoring denouncements. I didn't mean to click on that. Because they're happening 2 or 3 denouncements a turn, which is just accelerating the whole everybody hates each other thing. I'm just hoping they all go to war with each other instead of me. The thing is, a whole bunch of them are sage personalities, so they'll only go to war over a justified war. So although they hate each other, nobody's actually kicking off, properly. This is a risky battle. I think I'll wait and get reinforcements and make it a less risky battle. Even if the reinforcements are a bit injured. Oh, I made a mistake. They should have stopped 1 hex earlier so they still get healed. We're not going to get healed in this terrain. What are you? Golden golems. I'll be getting them at some point. We've got good defences, a ton of hit points, have the golem weakness to shock, gilded strike, 25 damage 3 times, so big damage, destroys fortified obstacles, and has a chance to inflict gilded, which stuns the target, and when they die we get 20 gold per tier of the unit. Strike gold, cost 3 actions, does 50 damage to all gilded units within a 3 hex radius. If any are killed, this unit heals. It's also got charge resistance. It's for strikes, it's a polearm unit. Enemy attackers have a chance of becoming gilded. Has unlimited retaliations. Oh, we need to get these guys. We need to get them on our side. Also 2 rock giants as well, who are just big stompy boys. And an iron golem, which I already have. And he's guarding the Arcania Moor. What's their army strength? 1300, almost 1400. Bloody hell. I don't think I've got any armies that are that strong on their own. Right, they're just... Oh, I forgot, yeah. This road's kinda not working. I was wanting to do a more direct, because at the moment there's a road that goes away around there. I was wanting a more direct one that went across there, but it is not going to happen, so I'm just moving them down to link up with that hero there, who is in turn moving up. This road's happening, though. And I was going to have a bash at doing the Lost Queen's Crypt, see if we can manage that or not. Because this army is one of my stronger armies. It's got some good units. And I'm just heading south just because we do not know anything about the southern part of this map. Right, we just built a grand mill, which increases our food intake so we grow faster. Get more production. They've already got pretty good production. I don't think we need that. I think we get the Forge Tower, which will give us some gold. It'll let us annex a little bit further away, and unlocks a few different things. Yeah, get me that. Bastion can annex in our province, so I'm getting this quarry because A, we get a little bit extra gold from quarries. It's only 2, but still. And B, both of these benefit from quarries being next to them. Although, oh no, that quarry does benefit the Builder's Hall. So, 150 production here. Pretty good. Siege Magic's ready. This is going to cost us 14 upkeep. So, although I've managed to increase my mana a bit, it's just going to go back down. We're hovering around 30 mana kind of continuously. Still, that makes all of these guys, I don't know who you are, but it makes all of these guys do more damage. I don't even want to do anything else here. So I guess that's turnover. I want 1 more quarry, or maybe even 2 more quarries to boost the rune carvers. If we get 2 more, I'll probably change that quarry into something else. Although I can only do a forester. Right, so this will be our second strongest army once they all get linked up. Although they're low level, so I need to go and find them some easy fights. Like, we'll probably go and fight this. This is an easy fight. Just to get some XP for my troops. And yeah, we're all going to gang up on these guys. I'll see what auto combat gets us. We're getting into the mid game. I'll auto combat a bit more as it goes on. Nobody died. I'll just take that. And we got some money. We're also a bit injured, so They can probably keep going. Although we're not going to tackle that, but there's probably some stuff there. Like whatever's guarding that iron deposit we can probably get. Oh, we found pedestal, which is these guys, Fidia. Now, a cistern acropolis crafted by the ancient Shadrai. Its tunnels and burial chambers seem to expand almost as if they are alive and seek to accommodate any new inhabitants throughout the ages. This tomb doesn't merely hunger for the bodies of the dead, it yearns to feast upon their very souls. So if we can get that, we get some Imperium, a big chunk of research, and for each hero in our crypt we'd get 2 mana and 2 knowledge and +1 soul. We do not have a soul economy, but we can also get the corrupt soul unit in our rally of leeches. Eternal bedchambers. It is said only fools would disturb the eternal bedchambers of Queen Tercia the Veil. This, however, does not stop Fidir Silverback, that's our hero. In the centre of the tomb, Fidir finds a large altar with several preserved corpses draped around a decorated queen, looking like sleeping lovers even after centuries of being buried. Suddenly, the decorated corpse stirs and opens her eyes, her undead lovers following suit. Raspy voices echo through the tomb as they arise and beckon Fidir. Welcome, intruders, Tercia the Veil grins. Have you come to reignite the flames of our passion with your essence? So, undead servants will be active. All defending units resurrect 1 turn after being killed for the first time. Destroying the defending hero kills all enemies. And Tercia has 9 hit points, a magic blast, a quick stab, the Wand of Inversion. Wand of Inversion gets rid of negative status effects and transforms into positive ones. So we could fight them. It's a low risk battle, we can manage this. If it was evil, I could give them a population point. Now I'm going to fight them. Let's do this. Manually, because it's a fancy battle. And my golems should be reasonably good at fighting undead. Because I don't think they'll do a lot of lightning damage. Oh, and the volcanic stuff's happening even underground, so Tercia's already injured. Look at her. Oh, is she a goblin? She's a goblin of the overbearing minions type. Dark culture, devotees of good, and great builders. But yeah, she's a single shot blight damage, which my golems are resistant to. She does have some healing stuff. She doesn't look too scary. She's a spell thief. Whenever a hostile spell is cast, she gets casting points. And an undead queen. So if I kill her, all her I don't know if these guys count as undead servants. Oh, they are. Right, so yeah, if we just focus fire her. I'm not sure if the AI is clever enough to keep her alive. Fingers crossed that they're not. And we'll bolster use. Okay. By necessity, 2 little forces doing a pincer movement. The Whale of Banshee, we resisted it. She healed herself, that's fine. Oh, what are you? It's the guy with the big axe. Oh, a warbreed, an undead warbreed. So warbreeds they were in Age of Wonders 3, they're like big, bulky, well, these guys. In Age of Wonders 4, they still count as part of your race, so they take on any racial changes. So they've got the Whiteburn transformation, so we get undead goblin warbreeds. They're big, stompy boys. They have a heavy charge, so they knock us out of defense mode, which is bad for us because we rely a lot on defense mode. And they can do a cleave and a cone. But he's on fire, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. Why is she so hard to hit over there? Oh, she's got a wind barrier, so it's harder to snipe her. Okay, I see. I get it. Don't know what I want to do with them. Oh, and the banshees came up. Okay, right, well. Punch the banshees. If you go around and flank them, the Warbreed's going to run up and hit him. Oh no, he's in defensive mode. It maybe won't. I'm not sure what the Warbreed will do. I was just thinking the Warbreed would run up because it loves to flank. But he's a defensive master. He always ends his turn in defensive mode. He might go and hit him. I don't think I'm going to spend any magic just now. Oh, I didn't think they were able to. Oops. He displaces targets when he hits them? I did not even know that. My poor golems. Heal yourselves, golem, with the power of the leaves. Or something like that. Yeah, that's going to resurrect as a zombie. Well, I was going to try and snipe them, but sniping them is not really on the table with that stupid effect I've got, so... bolster them a bit further. Are they at 14 defense and 10 resistance? The Warbreed's bullying my golems. I don't like it. Where did you come from? Oh, in addition, there's haunted coffins. Whenever a sarcophagus is destroyed, it summons a skeleton. And because of the volcanic things, coffins are getting destroyed. Oh boy. Right, we've marked her. It still doesn't let us kill them with ranged attacks, unfortunately. It makes it a little bit easier to hit, but not easier enough. Yes, we work on that Warbreed then. I'm going to bolster her. I can't get my melee guys to go and attack her because we're constantly getting tied up with all our crappy minions. So this battle is actually reasonably well designed. I was thinking we're just going to mob her, but doing that is easier said than done. Okay, we need to just constantly having to bolster people. I think we're going to do the other thing. We're going to get rid of all their defenses and give them 90% increased damage. Which was less impressive than I thought it would be. Right, they will come back, but it's frees my hero up to go and start hitting her. mean, maybe a hit. That wasn't too bad. I'll move there. You can get to my supports, okay. A better guard. Against the skeletons, I was just thinking all of these are coming up and I would like to mess with them. The volcanic stuff's mostly working in our favour, at least. Hero's doing some work. Can I maybe just finish her off with a melt armor? There we go. Job done. We paid for it in, well, a mix of blood and oil. Fadir Silverback has defeated the undead queen and her lovers. The queen rises once more and claps her hands, impressed. Her raspy voice once again echoes throughout the Lost Queen's crypt. You have impressed me, hero. Not many are able to do so. You have ignited passions within me I had long forgotten. For that, I wish to thank you. The Lich Queen bows. I am yours, Fadir Silverback, as is my wealth. I no longer have need of it. Right, I get 513 gold. That's nice. I can take her Staff of Decay, which is a blast that does bleeding and decaying. It's not that impressive, I don't really need it. We can recruit her later on, add her to my recruitment pool. I can ask her to share her knowledge, which gives me basically a turn of research, or just rest forever and increase my good alignment. Just rest forever. Right, I need to go back and heal quite badly now. But when this grows, if we take this province next, I can immediately get that because of our Ancient Wonders thing. Our Ancient Wonder Architect trait. What are they wanting to do? What did they just do? I think they're going to build the bathhouse. I think that's what I was planning, because it would get us back into positive. Although an estate hall would be good. I need 2 foresters for that, though. Now, get me the bathhouse for now. And then queue up the astral relay as well. My boy here leveled up after defeating the Lich Queen. So he has been going into defense, defensive master. He's got the bolstering. He gets first strike. His attacks reduce enemy defense. So we could just get straight up more damage. We could get straight up more defense. We could get the adaptive armor thing. All these resistance is better than his armor already. Or we could get the killing momentum. I don't know how often he gets kills. 1 action point on a repeating attack isn't quite as impressive. We could also get him a wee basic heal. Get him stuff for his troops. Now let's just keep on making him dangerous. I think I'm just going to take fighting too. Just a bit more damage. It's 2 more damage. It's a decent increase. We're now bonded vassalage with them. We get a bit more of their income. We get a bit more Rally the Lieges stuff, and we can trade for them for cheaper. Still would rather have more money income before I did that. I would like to do that at some point. Get that food. So you're one turn away from your next population. So we're one turn away from getting Lost Queen's Crypt. And either one of these would do for grabbing it. And then after that, we could actually get the silver tongue fruit. I think we already have some though, don't we? Yeah, it's the haste berries we need. Have I cleared out haste berries anywhere? There's haste berries up there. So yeah, we can get that. What happens if we get all 3 fruits? 10 Imperium per turn, that's actually quite good. Okay. I want to defeat this guy, because then I could get Gem Keep, because we're so close to vassalizing them. But I think Gem Keep would go to war with me if we went to war with their masters, so I'm not sure it actually works out that way. Right. Retreat and heal. Retreat and heal. Should just need a turn. Maybe 2. Let's just keep on going. So, there's that stack that it's got even stronger since last time. They've added in, I think that was maybe always there, but it's hidden. This stack's still nasty, but not as bad. It's got the Lost Wizard, who's I've not had to fight one yet, but they're nasty. I hate the Phase Beasts, because they always teleport and then one-shot my archers. And then what have they got? Shrines of Smiting. Oh no. They do extra damage for each faithful unit. Are they faithful by default? Because maybe NPC ones aren't as bad. They don't appear to be faithful by default. They're faithful though. They're also very... For a moment I thought I had a skull face, but it's not, it's like a face mask. They've got wings, but they're still flying on an eagle. Come on. So that's one faithful unit. They're faithful. They're faithful. Yeah, a whole bunch of faithful. I kind of liked the appearance of them better when they were a big sort of like, what's the word? It was like a thing on wheels. I'm not sure what the word would be. Whereas this is like a statue with actual arms that move. I mean, it is kind of impressive looking, but I think I like the old one a wee bit better. But this means they've got their 31 damage to all non-faithful units, i.e. everyone except for, well, all of us and not them, in a 2-hex radius. And they will be hitting for 34 plus another 16. So they'll be hitting for 50 damage with their Prayer Blast. I don't know what your Garden Archon Blood. I don't need Archon Blood. I think we're leaving you alone. We might go and fight the Lost Wizard. Maybe. Although this army's not really up to it. Them on their own. This is a weak army. I need to replace my tier 1 stuff here. There's a wee pickup over there. I'm not really sure what else to do with them though, other than prepare for war. Right, and he's gonna go and fight them, yeah, so use link up, slowly move out of the swamp. And yeah, I think I should build a bastion or 2. Or an iron golem and a bastion. You can build the iron golem. Oh, they may build 2. And you can build a bastion. Just to replace those anvil guard that my weak stack's running around with. You just can go and rest up. And there's just nothing in the middle of the map. They've built their estate halls. They've got a pretty healthy food income now. What are they doing next? I'm going to get the bulwark to make sure we're in range. In fact, we don't need to make sure. Right, okay, so what do I need to do boosts? I need a quarry for the shrine. 2 quarries for that. Yeah, so we'll just do a quarry here. That should mean we can get the Lost Queen's Crypt. Yep, counts as a research post, looks like. Okay. I'm going to build the town hall too because I'm not sure if I'm in range. No, I don't think I'm in range of the haste berries for future. So let's get that going because it's cheap and it'll give me another 10 gold income. My gold income's pretty good right now, but I think that's because a lot of people are currently just producing gold. Because they just did their town centre upgrade. Probably worth doing the estate hall. Although, if I wait a turn, I can get the boost by doing a forester. And I am wanting to do that forester to then convert it into a teleporter to get stuff from the 2 nearby conduits. So maybe just do a 1 turn thing just now. Although I don't know what. I'll do a 2 turn thing and get the bathhouse. They've done their astral trade relay, which is getting me +2 gold. Why is it +2? I thought the astral trade relay did 3 per trade relay. I feel like I'm being cheated out of some income there. We've boosted the Mages Guild, so let's get that going. That'll give us a bunch of mana, because my mana's okay, but it could definitely be better. We have the final Imperium thing. Unit upkeep is reduced by 10% per rank the unit has. That is huge. I don't know if I want to save for that or the city cap more. I do want another city, but I'd like to get these 2. But getting our income increased that much, that's maybe more appealing. I'm not sure. Because the sooner we get well, either way, the sooner we do either one, the sooner we can start getting more stuff. So it's kind of either one would be good. Right, I think we've established they're a little too weak to take on a Lost Mage. There's probably a stealthed person. No, there isn't, but either way. Until we get our bastions for them, and they need another turn to rest, because that golem is injured. I wasn't attacking that, was I? No, I was bypassing it to go and attack them. Ooh, a lost tower. Oh, imagine getting that. Enemies cannot target world map spells in this domain. They cannot cast spells in combat in the domain. We get the Wizard Bombardment Speed Siege Project. Bone Dragon gets added. God knows how you conquer that thing, though. You'd probably have to send multiple waves to try and weaken them all. Right, what are they doing? They're healing for 1 more turn, but then what are they doing? They could maybe take on the Lost Mage. Maybe. Is there any point in trying to go down here? It's probably going to tell me we're trespassing. Yeah. Oh, we could have checked that anyway. We know they're down there. Yeah. Okay. Well, just move back that way. We have learned Steel Skin. We can now get a tier 4 book. So of the The Materium ones, there's Tome of the Crucible, which is a bunch of fire stuff. Lava Burst. Targets in a 2 hex radius take 40 fire damage, are inflicted with burning, or slowed in the ground set on fire. And none of that's like a chance, that's just they get it. Big nuke. Fortify Crucible. Battlements get physical range and magic attacks, plus 4 fire damage, sets adjacent affected hexes on fire, and 40 fortification health. Pyroclastic Eruption. The target province is affected in the following way. Province improvements are destroyed, all units in the province take 15 fire damage, and it's transformed into desolate terrain. I wonder if the farming terrain would then change it back. Oh, it wouldn't, because it would still be owned. Although the province improvements destroyed. It depends if it leaves it as ruins or if it actually like undomains it. I'm guessing it would just leave it in ruins though. Meteor Arrows. Physical attacks of the enchanted units deal plus 5 fire damage to the target and adjacent units and gain Demolisher. And Meteor Shower. 2 meteors impact next to random enemies when you cast this, as well as at the start of your turn. Each one does 15 fire, 15 physical, in a 1 hex radius. The other one though, the one we're probably going to take, is the Golden Realm. Become a prosperous empire and gain large amounts of gold, I like that, with new infrastructure by turning your very enemies into gold. So we get luxury markets, a city structure. Buy now will be 25% cheaper and can be used 2 times per old map turn. Not super into that. Although maybe once we've got huge amounts of money coming in. Golden Golem, we had to look at that earlier. Very nice polearm unit. Gold Touch makes the race gain an affinity for gold, granting them plus 2 resistance and plus 1 gold per population in their size. That's really good. Gilding Blast grants targets in a 1 hex radius a 90% chance of becoming gilded, which interacts with the Gold Golem. Although it isn't just for the Gold Golem. It means you get 20 gold when you defeat them and they become stunned for a turn. But the Gold Golem also does, like, with that strike gold, does extra damage to it. I think it just hits anyone with gilded or does extra damage to them or something like that. Reagent Refinery. 20 gold for each magic material in this city's domain. So yeah, huge amounts of gold from this. Or also, in the previous one, you'd get the Great Foundry, which is a province improvement that counts as a mine, gives you 10 gold, and adjacent mine gives you gold in draft. The Root of Materium, which is towards the magic victory, makes Materium spells cheaper. Materium buff and healing spells give 2 bolstered defense, and is required for the victory. And also Meteor Strikes, which would do the splash fire damage to your heroes. In the Golden Realm, we get the Bazaar of Wonders, counts a mine, gives you 10 gold, and just 5 gold for each unique adjacent province improvement. And the Root of Materium is the same, and Gilded Magic means your heroes can inflict Gilded. We're obviously taking this. We can't get any other tier 4s because we don't have enough affinity. If we took one more earlier Astral affinity, we could have got an Astral tier 4. But no, Home of the Golden Realm. Affording these will be difficult, I imagine. But getting that first. Right. We built a bulwark here. Wait, did we? No. I don't know what we built. I thought it said bulwark. Or is a rally of the leeches? We can get knights now. Ah. It's not racial units. We can also get the corrupt souls. Right, but no, I want to look at the log. I just clicked the wrong thing. Oh, it was the Town Hall Mark II bulwark. Right. I was getting confused with the battle thing, the Bastion battle defensive thing. Okay, well this has got a whole bunch of things it can do. We can do the Bazaar of Wonders already. I think we might just stick a builder's quarters down. I don't know where we would put it exactly. So the builder's quarters wants quarries next to it. The golem mine wants quarries next to it. The rune carver's camps wants quarries next to it. The meadow wants conduits next to it. The chronogate wants conduits or research posts, and the bazaar just wants unique provinces. So there's plenty of quarrying opportunities, but a lot of it's around here. So obviously this is like an obvious one, because quarry, quarry, quarry. That's a decent one too, because quarry, quarry, quarry. If I exit the town, yeah. We could also put one there, and there's quarry, quarry, quarry. It's just a longer term project. And one there would be even better, because then quarry, 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 quarry. The word quarry is starting to lose meaning. So I think the takeaway from this is we're not putting a quarry there, and we might change that to someone else later, maybe, I'm not sure. So I'm not going to build the special improvements just now, at least not down there. We could do the sacred meadow just for a bit more food. But it's better next to conduits, and we don't really have any conduits. We could also do with a chronogate, which would be ideal where this quarry is. Just for the teleport. I don't even know how these work. I've not tried to teleport. It functions as a teleporter. Go and give me the tooltip for teleporter. Enables an army to teleport from one teleporter to another. Right, so it would be useful for like if we needed to quickly reinforce over here. We can't do the Masonic Hall yet, and we can't do the Farmers Guild yet. Oh, in fact, we're not going to do the Farmers Guild. We've done all the food stuff. I think we're going to probably do the tavern, because the extra stability might give a boost to everything else. But I'll also queue a vendor and a shrine and a library. Just get the basic quick things out of the way. But we really need to get some battlements done just in case anyone does declare war. Lithium can get a new thing. So lithium, we can't get anything down here because this is the divide. So we've bumped into a wall here. I think I was going to get this and then build a chronogate to get the conduit bonuses. Do I have a sacred meadow built? Because we could also build that into a sacred meadow. But no, I think we're going to take this. We're not actually keeping it as a forester. We're making it a chronogate. Okay. And I think we do our... Oh, 350 for the steel skin. That's expensive. I do not have that much. It is quite a good boost, but... Okay. And our gold golem we've not researched yet. Okay, these are just scouting. Why, you're our new guy. His hat is confusing me a little because I think it's kind of similar. Yeah, it's a little different. I was thinking of changing his appearance because I don't like them all looking the same because it makes it harder for me to tell who's who. So you're healed up. I don't know what you want to do. We'll maybe go up and gang up on at least one of the things up there. In the meantime, he's running to grab that gold. It's a bit of a waste for a full stack to go and do it, but that's what he's doing. And we don't actually know what's down here, so we might go and see if there's anything for this guy to fight down here. can't actually enter without hero. Oh, you've got a wee outpost here. Okay. A new empire development skill on the astral front. Gain knowledge whenever a unit gains rank. Now we could get the upkeep reduction now, which would basically be maybe 30 extra gold a turn and 17, 18 extra mana a turn. So it would be good. But I think I want the city cap more. So I'm increasing the city cap. And my boy who's going up to fight them will also do an outpost up around here, I think. Maybe not too close to the edge, just so we can keep expanding. Don't know why we zoomed to you. Mm-hmm. So we're just marching on. It's going to be a nice safe battle for him. Although there's probably stealth things, it's maybe not as simple as that. So this iron golem was going to reinforce them. Replace their tier 1 anvil guard. Because yeah, he's got 3 tier 1s. One of them's legendary, but still tier 1. There might not be anything down here, of course. And the same with the Bastion. Now, the Bastion, maybe I can use my teleporter. Where did I put the teleporter in here? Have I not built? Oh, I have. It's there. So we visit the province to get evasion. Sure, I'll visit the province and get evasion. And then teleport to Silverstrad. Pomp. Should maybe have done that with the golem. They built their taverns out of curiosity. That, I think that did push us up into a 5% increase. We get a little bit more of these resource types, but they've just got other stuff running away there. You built a vendor as well because there's overflow. That's one thing. I never want to play another strategy game where you don't have overflow. Where like if something was costing you 10 to build and you're producing 100, then 90's just lost. Don't ever play a game that does that again. They built their mage guild, which honestly I thought I'd be getting more mana from that. I'm getting 30. I don't know why that hasn't gone up to like 60 something. Oh, because we got a golem and golems have got mana costs. Okay, but now that we've built the Mage Guild, I can slap the Spelljammer down. So the Spelljammer stops enemies casting spells in my domain, in this city's domain, which isn't currently an issue, but could be in the future. Costs 10 mana, but the Mage Guild, it also counts as a conduit, so the Mage Guild will generate 10 mana, so it'll pay for itself. And then it'll also, being adjacent to the Chrono Gate, will get a little bit of mana and research from it. So we'll just build that just now. After that, what do I want? After that, maybe the Industry Compound. Or maybe the Wizard Tower. I need more mana income. In fact, I can get more mana income. I have a spell that I can cancel that is currently costing me a fair chunk of mana. And the Bazaar of Wonders gets me gold based on unique adjacent things. Putting it there would probably be good because we get the Seed, we get the Howling Castle, we get the Golem Mine, we get the Forester. So I need to wait 7 turns for it to grow, so I'm not going to build that just now. I don't really need the production. The barricade gives us extra stability along with extra defenders. Yeah, I'll just build that. Cue that in. Get a new province here. What was my plans here though? This is the thing, there's all this adjacency stuff has to be planned out to be most efficient, and 2 research posts there. Where's my chrono? My chrono gate's up there? How the hell did I put it there? It barely benefits from that. It'd been better there. I maybe built it there because this is just sand, so we can't do very much with it. Yeah, I can only do a hut there otherwise. But I could make a forest there if I wanted, or I could put something else there. Because I was thinking putting it here would get us the 2 research posts. Well, I'm not going to bother with that. We'll just have to ignore that for the moment. The Rune Carver's camp is based on adjacent quarries. Because yeah, the Rune Carver's camp would be good there for the 2 adjacent quarries. It would be okay there. It wouldn't be brilliant, but it'd be okay. And one there would be okay too. And the Sacred Meadow wants adjacent conduits. We want to put the Sacred... I'm going to do the Sacred Meadow because that gives us stability for adjacent conduits, and stability means various things. So, first of all, grab that. And yeah, the Sacred Meadow. While I remember, replaces that Forester. Spells ready to cast. Can't afford what I want to do. I have been denounced. I don't really care. I've only got minor grievances against them. I could fabricate grievances. I've only got minor. Surely they've done annoying things to me. Wait. I only have 10. I can see 10 for the province thing, 15 for the vassalized offended city, 5 for the treaty, 10 for the... I've got 40. It's moderate. But I only have a balance of 10 minor. How does that work? Wait, no, I should have... Yeah, I've got moderate. Why is it balance 10 minor? Is it because they've got grievances against me? Yeah, that's 30. Oh, no, wait, no. It's by trespassing, maybe? Because that's 18, yeah, that's 30. I'm going to pay for my transgressions. I want to get... I can only do 2 at a time, I think. I guess? Maybe? Yeah, too soon for another one. 5 turns. Because, yeah, I want to get a more... I want to get the moderate. Because now we're at 22. So... if we can get it here... If we get rid of that other one, we'll be at 28, which makes it moderate. War's now supported by your vassal cities. They get a relationship bonus. Your Imperial income goes up while the war lasts. Yeah, I wanna get this guy. So we're just preparing. Decaying defences. Talitha Cletus appears before you, concerned about the defences of Valenford. Grand Architect Roland Vanderley, I have long been impressed by your feats of construction, and humbly ask for your help. My building plans have seen some delays, and now Valenford's defences are falling behind. With rising tensions in the realm, I fear my city may not withstand a siege were such a thing to happen. Please share some of your architectural wisdom. So, my builders will support yours for a while. I have 1 turn where I can't build, and they get 200 relations and Swayed for 18 turns. Or we can get it for money, in which case we just get some money. We don't get the relations. Or I can just do it personally with my Materium and we get the suede and it doesn't cost us any construction stuff. Obviously we're doing that. I wonder if they actually get increased defences. She appreciates my support. They got decent defences, they got 60. Right, so you're marching this way. I knew it, they've got more. We're still stronger, but two-faced beasts. Oh, that'll be difficult. That will be a problem. Because they can just phase in behind my... Like, they hit so hard. I feel like we maybe need a different unit composition to fight that. I'll give it a try, but we'll probably lose a unit. Apparently I've never stood on that portal. So yeah, we're going to have a bash at taking this on. But I'm going to have the whole lot fight. We're not doing it just like this. Just keep scouting. Maybe there's something to fight on that gold mine? I don't think there is. It says occupied, so maybe there is actually. That's occupied. That's not. Okay, yeah. Even though we can't see it, we know it's occupied. User marching over there. And this scout's just going to keep on heading down this way. So they've got a bit of friction here. They've got border friction. Do they like each other? They do not. They do not at all. Lithium is building a thing. What are we building? Oh, as well, yeah. I just remembered. Before I do that, if we go into, is it no, it's not diplomatic. One of these has got spells. Doesn't it somewhere? Is it in the actual spell casting? Yeah, active. That's what I need. I am turning off our transmute resources because that's taking lithium's mana and turning it into 75% of the mana becomes gold, becomes production, becomes food. So we're going to lose some food and stuff, but we now have a much healthier mana income because, yeah, I've been struggling a little bit for mana recently. They could maybe do with better defenses. Yeah, I'm going to take some time and get the artisan fortification built up. I'm not going to do much else for a while, but... And they can annex another, so... We were thinking of doing a whole bunch of quarry stuff down here. So if we do the builder's quarry there, and then the rune quarry there, and then just some regular quarries there, and that gets more, because the rune quarry gets more interesting bonuses. So get me the builder's quarters in there. Though we should maybe shouldn't be prioritising that. I should maybe be prioritising the teleporter, because if anything kicks off with the there's quite a big buffer. Now we're probably fine. We're probably fine. I should maybe set up an outpost over here just so that if anything kicks off, the outpost gives me a bit of early warning. But that's us past the hour mark, so I am going to end this episode here. Thank you very much, anyone that's been watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.